Welcome back, everybody. Remember, like, subscribe, and notification bell, and comment. All of those things help my channel. So I got a few more tips, tricks. If you work on your own stuff, small block Chevy, LS, I have one of each. If you're a Ford guy, Mopar guy, these are just universal things that'll help you if you're modifying your own stuff, or if you're just sending it out and you want to have an idea of whether somebody did good work or not, or maybe how they did their work. So let's get into this. Here is one of the first things I can show you is you probably can see it. There's not much of a lip left between the combustion chamber and the valve seat. Over on this one, you see that lip there, right? You see it right there, and you see it good right there, and it's there for the exhaust as well. So we'll see here, this is a 2-inch 243 valve on a head that was taken off a 5.3. And so basically an old valve, you put in an old valve, or you can buy one. And this is a small block Chevy, so the 2-inch valve will fit, or you can use an old 202 valve and the 2-inch LS valve will fit. And that's what I use to remove that ridge on the combustion chamber. So it hasn't been done here, it's been done here. If you don't have any LS valves, and they're not expensive, you can go with, here's a 202 that I sacrificed. If you don't have any, sometimes you just have to sacrifice one. First, make sure you can get the exact same valve. If not, just buy a random one off of eBay or Amazon, and you pop it in, and then you can use this to protect your valve seat as you deshroud. And this is an old LS valve too, a 155 goes in here. Or again, sacrifice a valve. And you know, this is super important to use these when you're polishing, modifying, deshrouding your combustion chambers. Is use these valves. Either you sacrifice one in good shape, or you have some old ones and you use it to modify your combustion chamber. Another tip that you could use here is this port over here is practically done. This one's close. It needs a little bit more work, but you want to have uniform ports. You want to have uniform ports. So one way to do it is to use a snap gauge, right? And you see that more or less you want this to be the same size. And so let's see, yeah, right, maybe a few thousandths off here and there. Same thing this way. Right now all I'm checking is the height right here at the port entry. The height at the port entry, and then you check further in here, and you do that in the bowl too. Let's see, can I? All right, you do that in the bowl too. You check in the bowl too. Obviously you check more than just one spot, and that way you can just check to make sure that you have good work. Make sure that your you're going to be running some heads that'll help you make some power. And there you go. Maybe you can see that's burr finish. You could probably see my 45-degree contact angle where the valve sits. And combustion chamber work. Then maybe you can see the valves. This is a stock 194. This is a 202. This is a 202. And it's kind of hard to see, but this has a neck down stem. This is stock. And this has a neck down stem. And so that's another thing you want, is the modern valves will have the neck down stem. I guess kind of sort of like LS heads have the 8mm stem. And that way you just have a little bit more room for your air fuel mixture. So modern valves have that neck down stem. One more tip I can give is line of sight, and that's more for the intake manifold, this being a Torker 2, Edelbrock Torker 2. And so I saw this on the internet, but that's not the tip. I did it. I don't know if that works. But the one other thing is line of sight. So right now I got too much light. There you go. So there's line of sight. It's not in focus, but you can see it on that port, and so that's what you're trying to get at. There you go. You see it better on here. You see the bench towel, and so line of sight is important for your intake manifold. It's supposed to give you a better throttle response, better carb signal. So hopefully those tips helped. Hopefully you get a better idea of what you're doing or what you're looking for, and then a little bit more power out of your hot rod. All right, thank you very much. Have a good day.